So in this video, I'm just going to do a preparing for the winter storm coming up. A couple days before the holiday season, Saturnalia, Christmas, whatever you want to call it. Then we have house plant stuff. I got some more soil amendments in. Apparently tropical plants and garden plants have different soil wants, watering wants and stuff. So that's the learning curve part of it if you're going outside of something simple as pothos or uh, like a rubber tree plant or something like that. I got some wandering Jew, Transcadia plants here, a snake plant, you know, just some things that are different. Hoyas, I mean, look at this Hoya plant here. But I did some repotting, resoil mixture last night with what I had on hand because I got some orchid bark in, which is going to provide some aeration as well. So I'll just show you over here in a corner and I'll make a separate video about this. I'm still playing around with this my soil mixture and what works for me and my plants and learning about different plants and their soil needs, etc., etc. So I'm just going to end this conversation here for now and we'll move on to something else. My boots were out front here on the porch, which is where I usually keep them since I wear them to go feed and water the horses typically. What, you ladies don't like the drizzle? You staying out of the drizzle? So we were thinking, the black one died, our coach in Bantam. Found her in here in the horse trailer. I'm pretty sure a dog got to her. So yes, I have an electric collar on the way because I'm pretty sure it's my dog. And it's irritating. It's Mama Hen. So we thought all these ladies had stopped laying besides Kim and the black one who were laying in the coop. No. Are you telling me? Are you going to be a... We found this perfectly made nest right here. I marked all these eggs so I could take the fresh ones, which this one looks fresh because I didn't mark it. That's hilarious though. It is, oh, I missed an egg. They were so mad. Yeah, let me try to put the X's up top so I could see what's fresh and what's not. Yes. Because they got their little pile here. And yeah, I could float test these if I really wanted to, but I don't want to make my ladies upset. So I've got the one on the left side of Henry there is the one that doesn't go in the coop. The one on the right side is Mama Hen. They're both blue Australorps, and Australorps are supposed to year lay round. And they are. They're just not laying in the coops. So I thought that was hilarious. They got that. They got it perfectly nested out in there, like a little divot and everything. They even got feathers put in there. So yeah. There's Moonshine Kitty. Moonshine Kitty! Well, hi, sweet girl. Moonshine was a stray and she was given to me, but she's so... We tried having her inside, but she's so terrified of the dogs. She would rather be outside. So she's here. This is where she likes to go, on top of the straw bale in the bed of the pickup truck, which is probably as good of a outside cat house as any, besides it's not heated. She's a sweet kitty. Yeah, she is. I'll feed you here in a little bit. She does have a round belly and she's too young to be pregnant and she doesn't have boobs, so I'm probably going to deworm her. I got some dewormer for cats inside the house, but not roundwormer, so I'm just going to use what I got for now and go from there. Alright, so we got, excuse me, one of these coops wrapped up with layers of Visqueen. We thought we had one of those clamp utility lights to put a heating lamp in for the coop, but it seems to have grown legs and walked away. So I'm going to have to go to Rural King or Walmart and buy a different one. But we're using the straw. Somebody was using it for fall decoration and they didn't want it anymore. We said, we'll take it. We'll find use for it. You can use mulch with it, which is seedy, so it's going to pop up straw seeds. Or you can use it like I'm going to use as bedding for your chicken coop. So I got all of this extra layered with straw in here for the chickens. And I closed that smaller coop up to try to force the Australorp leghorn group into this coop. They ended up just falling asleep underneath that coop, so it's not going to work out. But at least I layered it with extra straw in there, especially towards this gap back here where the tray slides out. A draft could come through there, so I used the rest of the pine shavings in here, and obviously filled the rest up with the straw. So they should be fairly warm. Unfortunately, didn't have enough visqueen to deal with this. So that's why we're trying to force them into that coop. There's room, but yeah. The horses have their blankets on. Kind of got like a little tarp area for a windbreak since we don't have a proper barn. I got heated waters for the chickens and the horses, so they should be good to go. Yes, I will go get your kitty food and I will go give you lovin's. So anyway, back to the houseplant soil. I've just been researching for hours and hours and hours and hours. What are people using for their tropical mixes? And everybody's got their own opinion about what works for them in their climate and their situation, their watering habits. It's got to do with all of it. Like temperature, your watering habits. Are you a plant hover? Do you got to water like once a week at least or whatever? Because you're supposed to let these plants dry up. Most of them anyway. And then water them again. Unlike vegetable gardening, that's new to me. So I'm still working on that. So I got at least 5 different amendments to work with, and we're just gonna play around and see what works and what doesn't, I guess. I'm not ready for this cold stuff, but got the fire going, got plenty of fire. Got the generator over here and plenty of gas in case the electric goes out. I better go feed this little sweet kitty. I love you and so does Jesus. God bless.